My Soccer Binge by Johnny Shore. I remember the first time I watched international soccer, the 2006 World Cup in Germany. I remember sitting in front of my television screen watching the ball go back and forth, hoping that there would be goals scored left and right. I remember my parents getting mad at me because I'd kicked the soccer ball around the house like I was David Beckham and Ronaldinho.
Your homework. Get it done. Procrastination is time wasted.
Italy ended up winning the championship in a thriller against France. This World Cup was extra special because of the huge following soccer, aka football, has around the world. Soccer had never been a favorite sport of mine until I watched the 2006 World Cup. I went on YouTube to view highlights of the game even after I had just watched the entire game. SportsCenter would like to play these highlights, but they like to switch it up a bit. Instead of playing the typical British or American announcer, they played the Mexican and Spanish version of the biggest plays of the game. I could see the crowd going crazy over what just happened. It was like everyone had just won the lottery.
Mogelijkheden. Het is Feyenoord. Feyenoord gaat door in de beker. Over en uit voor Ajax. Feyenoord bekert verder.
It was like music to my ears. I'm pretty sure the voice of the announcer and the crowd would be stuck in my head until I fell asleep. The next morning, still being on my soccer watching binge, I looked at more highlights, but this time in the United States, specifically Major League Soccer, also known as the MLS. I was hoping to see just as much excitement in the MLS as I saw when I watched the World Cup and other games in Europe and around the world. I was way wrong. It was so bad that when the 1994 World Cup was held in the US, an Italian band made fun of America for its lack of support.
Nessuno sugli spalti, nessuno in panchina, nessuno palleggia, nessuno beve viola, nessuno allo stadio, nessuno Vagarino, nessuno realizza, nessuno fluidifica.
Nobody entered the stadium.
In Italian, this roughly translates to nobody in the stands, nobody on the substitutes bench, nobody dribbling, nobody instant replaying, nobody at the stadium, nobody scalping, nobody scoring. It was like other countries were laughing at us because of how bad we looked. It was clear that the excitement didn't translate well to the US. Then I thought, is it cool in America to not care about soccer? I remember going to a professional soccer game a few years back, hoping to see and be a part of an electric atmosphere. I was pretty disappointed. I can recall watching the fans in my section looking bored, looking at their phones, and seeming disinterested in any part of the game. The Simpsons even did an episode on how boring soccer is to Americans.
Boring.
Come on, you schnorrers, do something.
Halfback passes to the center. Back to the wing. Back to the center. Center holds it.
Passes to center. Back to wing. Back to center. Center holds it. Holds it. Holds it.
And the American announcers, let's just say they were less than excited about soccer and scoring goals. I realize now that it was because of a translation theory. It's up to me, the translator, to either choose between a domesticating method that brings me back to watching Major League Soccer in the United States, or between a foreignizing method to watching international soccer. Now, soccer in the United States is huge. American football stadiums get filled to the brim with crazy fans, eager to see some of the world's best soccer players.